Never sold my soul for a temporary fix. Always on the road, but I'm home gaming sits, cooking beats, writing raps, drop a legendary mix. Trying to be remembered like 6th Street is in Austin. JB7 playing in Boston. JB raps causing them dogs to keep on barking. Lot of dogs in the street shit. I'm the damn wolf, yeah. You ain't gotta leave, but you can't stay here. Fuck this year, I'm a burnt out pioneer, feeling for the worst. Rapping so hard, shit, think my lungs burst. Trying to race time, shit, wish it could reverse. Running up the rhythm, but I need speed bursts. I've rehearsed how to flow in my mind. GP2, I design burnt out architectural. Grind that's not a handout, bitch. Come and find out shit. Wanna get it where you gotta work around clocks or robotic penetrate minds for hypnotic, iconic in my mind. Iconically, I'm nothing but an elevator rhyme for the sort of ill times. Quick, drop a vid, then I'm gone for the double shift. Ayy, go and talk a shit, yeah, go and make a hit. It's now or never, rain and money, check the weather. 124 in leather, mother suckers that can have the better stuff. In let my shit hang with a big bang. I'm here, understand, I can never get gone. Burn out season 2, marathon bangs, rock gold. We ain't fucking with no bronze, yeah. Silver on my 2 ears, cause I'm present every second of the day. Also takes the consciousness, streaming like a pharaoh is, praying like a genius is, spit so many riddles, it's ridiculous. James is the brain, John Bain is a goat, it's unanimous. It's unanimous. John Bain's the goat. Holy shit. John Bain to the burnout. But that's a crazy thing. The burnout ain't even the biggest thing that happened today. You know what I'm saying? I actually this what I just spit was something I've been working on for a while. This song, but it's like a 2-part beat. I finished the first part actually today. Well, technically yesterday. 6 a.m. in Houston right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing the Marbury podcast. Yeah, I mean, Night of Epiphany just fucking drops July 7th, 2022. Night of Epiphany. You know what's crazy is I dropped Night of Epiphany. I literally had an epiphany. I'm not kidding, like a couple minutes ago before also reason I even started this podcast, I had a fucking epiphany. You know, I was like, you know, I do this a lot, like, I record my songs on my phone, and then, like, whenever, like, I'm about to start working on music, I'll play them and, like, I'll, like, rap along to what I recorded with. And one of the songs I was doing, which was on the burnout, because I was actually about to go start working on music. The beat's called Stop Caring, produced by Kid Joey Beats. I haven't named the song yet. I might fucking name the song 6 a.m. in Houston. I don't know, honestly. But I also might not, because that might be a different song. So, but the song, just know at the end it goes like, God made J, so J made I so fly. He John Bain twice, yeah. John Bain lethal as illegal needles, but you fiendos, riddles. That's the song ends. In case I don't like, you know, because I'm going to name the song right now. But, yeah, man, so I fucking, like, you know, I rapped along to that song that I recorded on my phone. And I just had this, pause. This motherfucker's got a Texans and a Green Bay Packers on his fucking, like, on his address. The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Texans and Packers? I can't think of 2 worst franchises I despise more than those 2. Okay, but yeah, I had this epiphany. You know, I don't ever felt like so in tune with a song in my life than the one I was doing. I mean, I felt like I was in the song. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, it was an incredible feeling. Like, I'd never felt so awesome, like, so, like, I know I never, like, I always, like my music, I always, like, sell, like almost all my songs, you know, so there's some songs I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's not that good, you know, at the time I probably thought it was better, but, I mean, this shit, I mean, I felt like it was crack. I mean, I'd never done crack, But I imagine that's how crack feels. I mean, I felt electric, and I felt like I was a fucking god of the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to fucking check myself real quick, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, man. I had this epiphany. I was like, bro, I'm the fucking GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, to me, though, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm my own GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Like, and probably anybody else got me on the GOAT list, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. And that song, to me, I think it's my favorite song. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's my favorite song, and it ain't even out, ain't even recorded. You know, it ain't even fucking named. It's my favorite song probably ever. You know what I'm saying? Right now, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just be, like, working and shit, and, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It feels awesome, like, to be, you know. And artists is it's a gift and a curse, you know. Some days I'm fucking, like, depressed because I can't make anything. And the very next day, I'll fucking make my favorite song ever, and I'll feel ecstatic, you know. But it can't all be about being an artist, you know. It's got to be, you know. I can't let it dictate my life, but, you know, right now, it's all I really got, you know. I mean, it's all I really got is, you know, an artist. I'm begging my whole life on these fucking songs, you know. So I mean, that's all I really got. So right now, I mean, kind of depends how I feel, you know. And, you know, I ain't got many streams. You got all the streams, goddamn good for you, you know. I'll probably fucking spit the song in its internal in its entirety, you know, when I'm done talking about it, because I think it's just, you know, I don't know, man. It really connects with me. And I think we connect with whoever's listening to this as well. You know, we connect with you. You know, motherfucker. Like, you know, if you connect with me, you know, you'll fucking like this song is literally me. And I think, you know, my writing, my flows, what I say, the words now. Like, I'm always envisioning the music videos as well. It's the crazy thing when I'm spitting these songs. Like, I can envision the music video. I just need like another mind to collab with on this shit, you know. If you're doing this thing solo, it's hard to do, you know. I've kind of realized you really do need a team, because I can't, you know, I can't spit the words and record the song at the same time, you know. Yeah, I could do Coda style, and like I could do the Coda the friend type, where he just sets a camera and just says it all in one, bro. But I mean, I'm more than just like standing still all the time. Like, sometimes I fucking gotta move up. I got ADHD, I gotta fucking move, you know. I'm sporadic with it, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, but yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and spit this shit real quick, you know. I mean, I don't know. I think it's I don't know, man. I'm gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know me. I don't give y'all two. I don't really give y'all two songs in one Night of Marbury. This is y'all best be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit ain't coming out till January 1st, 2023. You know what I'm saying? That's when the album drops. I'm jumping to the burnout, and I spit the first one, you know, earlier, because I want to do this one because I felt, you know, I'm like, I just did it, you know, because I did it like literally 10 minutes ago. I was doing it, and I want to do it again, but, you know, I don't give a shit. Do what the fuck I want. And you know what? Before I do it, you know, one day I'm gonna have like a camera and everything. People are like, damn, I missed the old Mind of Marbury. No, you don't. All right, because I'm fucking walking around in my damn street. You can't see what I'm doing. You gotta trust. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the birds, motherfucker. It's 6 a.m., bro, in Houston. 6 a.m. in Houston, motherfucker. You ain't know about that? What you know about that? You ain't got nothing. You ain't know nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing with your life, Kanye. You know what I'm saying, bro? But you got fucking, you got Teslas in the street and shit. Motherfucking Elon Musk changing that goddamn world. Yeah, man, I'm gonna spit it real quick. John Bain here with another fucking classic. Raps gon' slap cats done being passive. Welcome to my prime years, this is where it ends. Welcome on my worst fears in and with an edge beard. Think you something, but you're not though. Think stuntin', yeah, I'm a pop though. Why you gon' do that? What did Jay say? Everybody Tuesday, it's a Wednesday. Locked in my basement, writing rap statements. Concrete burns in the summer on the pavement. Need more engagement, no one gets my placement. Why the hell should I care? Send me on your character. Yeah, cause I'm a real one. Yeah, and I feel some. I'll go chameleon. Come back with a billion strings, daydreams, what I mean that is. Universe, limitless, paradigm shift. Rethink my thoughts down, new information. Work too much, burnt out generation. Gotta pay 20 grand to the dang government. USA, the republic, a sucker dick. You get paid, giving money over comfort with. You want school, me too, no scholarships. But, yo, I'm a kid though, as I need dough for, my grand vision, I pray, You get the fucking point. Sounds better with a beat, obviously. I didn't want to do it because I was like, I might not have the same energy I just fucking had, you know. I was in the moment type shit. But let me chill out. I need to calm down, find God now. Let me try to. Nah, I'm gonna stop. All right, yeah, man, you get the point. But I'm gonna move on. Night of Epiphany. Album's out. My favorite project I've ever made. 13 songs. Every beat. Produced by NK Music. It's me on the cover for the first time. Well, first time, not including SoundCloud. First time, you know, in a minute. Well, I guess Novio, but you know what I'm saying. Lonely Hour, Eternity. I'm pretty sure I talked about that song on this podcast before. That song's out. Every beat mixed by Izzy. Getting busy in the studio. Is he serious? I don't know. Is he for real? Yeah. You know, like. The crazy thing is about all these songs and shit. It is just beginning too. Like you just witnessing the beginning of a dynasty, bro. Like, I feel like I'm on like this like rush shit. Where like, you know, he made 11 tapes, dropped 11 tapes, you know, and he's like, when there's really a wolf drop, he's like, this is just beginning. And I was like, oh, shit, like this is just beginning. Like how many he gonna make? Well, obviously, you know, he went to singles and shit, but you know, like, is what Project 8. So you had I'll go through them real quick. You had Mile 1 Second Chance, and you had 06 Hopmist. That's 2. The SoundCloud era pretty much for me, and I was done after that. Yeah, that was like the dude who didn't really know what he was doing because he didn't know what he wanted in life. You know, he wanted to rap. You know, that was for sure what he thought his destiny was, but he wasn't actively pursuing it. You know, and he kind of sucked at it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't very good. You know, that's for damn sure. You know, he had a lot to learn. You know, like, you know, he was a rookie, but he was a shitty rookie. He sucked, but you know, he wasn't gonna give up. You know damn well from what he was saying is like, this guy ain't gonna quit. He'll be back next year, and he was. Showed out. John Bain. Yeah. All right. Say what you want about John Bain, but you know, there are some misses, I will admit, to the album. You know, I mean, the guy was still finding out who he was. You know, when he was trying to just rap. he didn't have it fine-tuned, but you could still see the up, it was from his rookie year. I mean, the dude was like borderline all-star. From like a potential bust the next year, looking like Jordan Poole-esque, I would say. There's like a Jordan Poole-esque, one of the worst rookie years ever. But that next year, okay, we might have something actually. We might have something. Peace and tranquility, Oh, you thinks he's Mac, huh? He ain't Steph. Am I Jordan Poole, bro? All right. Beauty of Darkness. What? Beauty. Wait. Like, Beauty of Darkness. Oh, this motherfucker's like, you gonna kill himself? Well, you good, bro? Like, that, alright, I mean, hell, I see what he said. Okay. I might fuck with him if I'm in that shit. It's the antonym album to Peace and Tranquility, like there's the good side to all of us, and there's the not so good side. But even with both sides, there's a little bit of dark. There's a little bit of dark and good. There's a little bit of good and dark. There is beauty in darkness. There is. The Joker. There's beauty in that, and then peace and tranquility is like it's like a euphoric high type shit. It's like walking outside at 6 a.m. in Houston and like, damn, like, this is my life, This is it. This is who I am every day. You know what I'm saying? And then the motherfucker dropped Novio with his boy T-Wade. 6 songs in 6 days, we did that. We did do that. The crazy thing about Novio was I wrote the thing while I was recording Peace and Tranquility. I was like halfway through done recording Peace and Tranquility, and I went to OKC to go make that tape. And Peace and Tranquility, like, I was like, the cool thing about it was, on Peace and Tranquility, I found this voice. Because on John Bain, it was me like just like rapping, I was just like rapping. But Peace and Tranquility, I had to sing on it. I found this like voice that I could sing, and I could also incorporate in my raps. And I think what helped that with Novio was you could tell, that I had, you could tell it was in between the projects, that's for sure, of recording. Because there's writing and there's recording. Writing, you don't have to, you could practice, like, singing it, but you have to perfect in recording. And there's a lot of takes that go into it, I did 1 semester of singing. I got a lot better for sure, but I think I really, obviously, like, helped me kind of find, like, some stuff. And she said I got a lot better, she's like, you have improved dramatically. And we did it all online too, But I get better by singing, by literally just fucking recording the shit. That's how I get better. If I'm keeping it 100 with you. And then he dropped Novio. It was, I like that tape. It's a 6-song EP. I call all my projects just projects, though. They're not mixtapes, they're not albums, they're not EPs. They're just projects. They're just things like they're songs that have formed as one that you can listen to in an order. Or you could shuffle it, but to me, like, I like listening to things chronological order. That's how the album was, made. So I'm listening to it. I'm an album guy. That's who I am. That's who I am every day. And then after Novio, he dropped Temptations. it was me trying to, honestly, the whole album, I've already said this, was inspired by the song Dang by Mac and Anderson .Paak. And, you know, because the first song that I wrote for it was Hey, Hey, with like the exclamation point at the end. You could clearly tell, you know, oh, okay, yeah. At the end, at the end of the song, I even say, shout out Mac and Pac for bringing it back, you know, like, I think I say dang as well, you know, so it's like, okay, you know, it's me trying to get funky, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like the funness of it, because I had a lot of, you know, a lot of dark songs I have made, you know, especially because it was released, you know, kind of after Beat of Darkness. I was like, okay, I gotta, like, you know, it's like more like, you know, show people I'm not like depressed all the time, you know what I'm saying, like, so Temptations, you know, it's a little fun project, you know, I like it a lot. I think there's some awesome my mom's favorite song, Get Funky's on there, so do with what you will with that. And then, you know, Night of Epiphany. You know, crazy thing is, you know, this obviously dropped July 7th, you know, today, but I mean, I haven't released anything since January when Novo dropped. But weird thing about Novo was, you know, the project was, all the songs were already out. You know, I just had trouble. All the songs dropped in the summer of 2021. You know, I remember being in Florida this time last year actually. It was like late June. I was there, and like two of the songs I dropped, which were Lost Boys and the intro song, Something New. And that's actually where the project's picture was taken. Malachi took it of me and T-Way. We were fucking like listening to my shit. I could listen to Free Spirit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It was like that and like circles and like just like we started playing like random shit. It's like dancing and shit on the beach and shit, have a good time. Yeah, man, that's not, I mean, like this project, I think obviously over time I'll talk about it more, but if I had to judge all my albums of like, you know, if that's a that, what is this? This one is like a 10. The other's like, you know, 5 to 7 range. You know, like I feel like the level up is insane again. Like, you know, like looking back on where I was with Mile 1, the original release. And the reason why Mile 1's called Mile 1 the Second Chance, because there was a first release that was just absolute garbage. I deleted it, you know. It was just terrible. Yeah, there's a reason why it's called the Second Chance, the Mile 1. Because there was a first chance. And which one about Mile 1 the Second Chance, but the Mile 1, the original one, I mean, I can listen to Mile 1 Second Chance, you know. I can't listen to the original. And the Second Chance is just terrible. So Mile 1 is like, if I'm a rookie at sucking ass, and Mile 1 Second Chance, then the original Mile 1, I'm like snorting crack. I'm like a drug addict type shit, you know. I'm about to fucking, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's something like that, but fuck it. I mean, whatever. Yeah, go listen to the album, I promise you. And I can't even compare it to another album. I had to compare it to multiple albums, you know. Yeah, it's just like, it's cinematic. I wanted the cinematic feel to a movie, or to like an album, you know. I wanted to feel, I haven't listened to it. I listened to this entirely, but it's actually been like a while. It's been almost, I think it's been over a month since I listened to it, you know, start to finish. And I'll probably listen to it today. Not tomorrow. Yeah, I just want to like, you know, I don't know. It's a classic in my opinion. For me, in my catalog, I think it'll stand out, you know, amongst a lot. You know, if not, you know, it'll be like another cornerstone of like, okay, you know, like this was the third year. We hear year 1, year 2, year 3. You know. 2020, 2021, 2022. You This is the third year of it. So yeah, I mean, 13 songs, it's like 66 minutes, something like that. But I'm gonna stop talking about it because I think I've already kind of done it. But yeah, Night of Epiphany. I had my epiphany tonight, and I'm the GOAT. What a funny epiphany to have about that. Onto the JY effect. It's basically done. All I need off the JY effect is I want to do 10 songs, but then I had these 2 other songs that I'm just throw them on there. Like the JY effect moving forward will just be me. It's not gonna be like a filler album. Not at all. It's me kind of like experimenting because for like half this project was Cal Scrubby type beats on YouTube, and it was me kind of trying to like sound like Cal Scrubby. Be trying to like find artists to like what I sound like, trying to sound like this guy. And that might be what the JY effect moving forward is, or it's me really experimenting because I wasn't talking about this later, but I'm planning on getting a Spice account, making beats, and I want to make JY Effect 2 all my beats that I make. So, which would be kind of experimenting because I never like rapped and I never rapped on my beats. I freestyled. I only have 2 beats I even like kind of like, and I mean, well, I actually like them quite a bit, but they might be on it. I don't know. But yeah, so 12 songs, probably 2 of them are going to be mixed by Say Boss. They're already mixed by him. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of just, it's going to be like, it's not good as Night of Epiphany, not good as the Burnout, but that's because, like, with those, I spent so much time on, where these, I spend time on it, for sure, but they're just not, I'm not trying to perfect these like I am the others, it's kind of like, there's no certain topic in mind. It's just it's kind of going back to the old days of just rapping for the fun of it. There's not obsessing over it. I'm just it's like having fun. There's no, I can just talk about whatever. I don't talk about a certain thing. I can just kind of just do my thing and talk about whatever I want to. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do on it. So I got 12 songs. All I need is I want to do 2 features on it. I want to do Frank on one of them, which is Tizzy, and then Malachi on the other. Is his name Sam Beckett? No, that's his producer name. I don't know if that's his artist name as well. But see, that's the JY effect. It was going to call it JY Fly Effect, JY Fly Effect, but I grew up. No, I don't know. I think I want to make the JY Effect a series, like John Bain is. So I want to call every single project the JY Fly Effect 2. Maybe just like the JY Effect 1, 2. It's just easier. It's just a simpler name. These fucking bells are annoying, bro. Some dog. The fucking bell. John May 2 the Burnout. Where I am right now is I have 23 songs. I believe I need 5 more to be written that are still being like halfway done type songs. So I was at 18. I have 18 songs done. I have 5 that are in the middle being worked on, and I need 2 more completely songs to do, because I'm only at 25 songs total. That's exactly what I'm doing. For a while, I was like, when I started, I was like, yeah, I'll do probably 10 to 12, 14 songs. Then I realized it's called the burnout. I gotta fucking burn out, type level. Let's do 20 songs. And then I was like, well, I want to do a bit more than 20, maybe like 22, 20, 21. And then finally I hit 25. I was like, yeah, let's do 25. Yeah, it's like a lot of songs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like half a year of songs pretty much, So, give it to them all at once type shit. I think if I'm comparing albums, Jump to the Burnout and Night of Epiphany are my two best. You know, obviously, they're, one of them just dropped, the other one's still like being worked on. But in terms of like, everything I think I could see off of them, they're really fucking good. The Burnout's produced by Kid Joey Beats. I remember I said I was gonna like mix my songs going after Night of Epiphany. After trying to mix a couple songs, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix them. I'm still gonna mix them, but most likely for the final mix, you won't be hearing my version. So, but I'm gonna at least try to mix them. Hopefully, because 25 songs to get mixed is gonna cost a lot. But but I'm gonna try and I'm gonna mix everyone, and hopefully because I will mix the Joey Fly Effect first, and hopefully I get like a cool sound. I find in them, and hopefully by the Burnout I'm good enough, but most likely I won't be. So, and I don't want my songs to just suffer because I'm ahead of my, obviously rapping I'm best at, producing I'm probably second at, and mixing I'm third at. And, producing is fine because, producing is easier than mixing vocals. And all I'm really going to do is mix my vocals, but, I'm sure I could find a cool, pocket for them. Hopefully I do find a cool pocket that I mix vocals in the Joey Fly Effect. Hopefully I find out how to, like, get like a good level for the beat as well. But, odds are I may not, it's okay, because it's all about progression. And, about, at least trying, I never really, I've only mixed like 5 of my songs max, I think less than that. So the goal is to try. If it doesn't work, I'll have Izzy mix them, or Say Boss, depending on, what the guy's schedule's like, but most likely it won't be him. But might be. He's pretty good at mixing, I think. Dude's fucking incredible for. He's done it quite a while now. I haven't really, I've done a little bit, but not nearly enough as I should have. So yeah, that's like the mixing update I was gonna do. But yeah, the Burnout gonna be I'm January 19th, 2023. The reason why I'm doing that date is because it's like a holiday. It was Donnie Darko dropped January 19th, 2001. Mac Miller was born January 19th, 1992. That's my favorite movie of all time, my favorite artist other than Logic of all time. So it's like a fucking, I gotta drop the Burnout. When else would I drop the Burnout, So the level up. The novel, so to be honest, I haven't worked on the novel in a while. I like to finish it this year, but I'm not too confident I will. Simply because this is an excuse. I'm more focused on like my music right now, as it will always be. More focused on music than like novels or movies. At least for the future, at least for the knowing future, Obviously, like one day I could become 50 Cent, make shows, but I'm not 40 yet. And I'm saying like by 40, all that's the age I'll make TV shows or movies. But I'm saying for my 20s, I don't know if it'll happen. But I do know in my 20s I'll be. Obviously, by the end of my 20s, the novel will be done, and I will write at least 2 novels in my 20s. How about that? Because I have a bunch of ideas for stories I could do. This fucking brain, thinks way too much. So that will happen for sure. Yeah, I've kind of put it off. I know I need to work on it. And I will, just not right now. right now, and I just saw a dude running. I saw people running today. Not for me, though. Clarify that. I'm not a stalker. JY, Jimmy Young might be, but James Jurgen's not, so don't. Okay, let's clarify that. Holy shit, that's cool. Scared the shit out of me, bro. Yeah, I've been running. Yesterday, or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I ran. I've been running like once, 1 to 3 times a week. Usually it's like once or twice a week. But man, I ran yesterday, and I felt so good. I was like, damn, I feel like I could race some people right now. I was like, and I ain't really been running that much. I've been eating a bit healthier, but not that much. Like, so I was like really surprised to see like the progress I made, and I haven't really put much work in. I thought I had to be running at least like 5 days a week to feel what I felt. And obviously, I wasn't like killing it, but I was like, damn, I just felt really good like while I was running, and I was like running pretty quickly. I was striding. I was doing some strides like in like the middle of it. Obviously, I had to like slow down after that, but picked it back up at the end for sure. And I do want to get back into running. I want to join a running group. It's in my Safari tabs on my internet looks. I'm looking at some groups. Because I would love to run with people. That's like one of the funnest things in life, honestly, is running with people. And I ain't done that. And it's been years, so it'd be fun to do that again. Honestly, I ran with Tizzy. I need to hit that dude up. I ran with Frank, a couple of weeks ago. It was fun, but who wants to run like it, in the middle of the day? I would do that if it wasn't summer, but I did it twice, pretty recently, and both times I thought I was going to pass out. So I was like, yeah, man, I ain't doing it no more. I talk about Splice, Well, I hit a fucking button and erased I didn't erase it, but it fucked up. So yeah, Splice, I want to like produce, obviously. I want to be like Russ, bro. I want to mix master engineer, written by James Marbury. Mix master engineer, written by James. Yeah. Mix master engineer produced. Mix master engineer, written by James Marbury. Yeah. So that's the thing. My hair, I'm being honest, bro. My hair's been growing out. I ain't cut it since January. It is July. Fuck these dogs, bro. I want it to look curly. I'm thinking about getting a perm, bro. Like straight up. I'm just a dude who has long hair. I always like it long. Obviously it looks good short, but short to me it's kind of, I get bored of it. If I'm being honest, I get bored of short hair. It's like, and I was like, man, I want to grow it out. What will it look like growing out? And I always give up, before I do it. Or I get caught in a cycle where I keep cutting it short because I'm like, oh, it looks really cool right now. But I am not giving up. I may be in an awkward stage right now, and it may be the summer, which is hot as shit in Houston, but I'm not giving up. I'll make it to the summer. I'm quite confident I can make it, to where I want to be. It sounds like a fucking boot camp triumphant type, I made it type story. That's the hair, bro. And I want to diet possibly, I don't know, man, it's kind of risky. If I did, it would either be black or bleach blonde. Yeah. I watched Requiem for a Dream tonight, which was a book I bought a while back, and I tried to read the book. got to like a chapter and a half, and I was reading chapter 2, and I was like, I can't do this. There's no audiobook for it. And the reason why I can't read it without an audiobook is because there's no quotes. There's no captions. I don't know who's talking. And so, like, maybe a couple lines after I read the next person who just talked. And I'm like, it's just too confusing. It's really confusing, actually. And it's so confusing that it kind of makes me want to fucking, tear the, who the fuck thought this was a good book? I don't know how they could read it. Like, it was written it's written poorly. I'm keeping 100, bro. Like, I read somewhere it's written from, like, a state of consciousness. I don't know what conscious that is, but literally just do quotes, dude. Let me know who's talking. That's all I gotta know. Like, oh my God. Like, it made me so mad. And for a while, I was really, like, kind of pissed off and in a bad mood, like, kind of depressed. I was like, I can't read this book. But you know what? It's not me. It's literally the book, I do have dyslexia. I do have ADHD. I want to read books, I want to read more. I ain't gonna read it if it's written like that, bro. I'm being honest. So, I put that shit down. Then I watched the movie. It was a good movie. It wasn't incredible. Like, it wasn't a Blade Runner 2049. It wasn't like I'm listening movies I watched recently for the first time. It wasn't with Angelina Jolie. She's like Girl Interrupted. It wasn't Girl Interrupted. These are movies I watched recently, I'm not comparing these to my all-time favorites. I'm not comparing Requiem for a Dream to my all-time favorites. But I thought I had a chance, being honest, before I watched it. But yeah, that didn't happen. It wasn't okay. I wouldn't watch it again, probably. It did feel a little old, if I'm keeping it real. Not old and like, it was like an old movie. I think it was based in the 60s. Maybe the 70s or 80s. I don't really know. But it just felt kind of like outdated. It was very, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It just wasn't like an all-time. So that's that. But hop back in the crib, actually. Work. We'll talk about next. Work has been... It's been happening. I mean, still serving. I've been serving now for a year and 2 months. It's 14 months, do the math. I like it. Lately, though, I haven't really been liking it. I would like to get a job working with music, until this artist thing kicks off. But, it's hard to get an audio engineer job when you can't really mix. It's hard to get, like, a recording job when you can't really, you don't really know mics and you don't really know instruments. So, yeah. I got one gig I do, kind of like it's good money. That's one reason why I do it. The church job I got, $150, for like an hour and a half to, 2 hours of work. Only problem is just at 8 a.m. on Sunday, but it's the only hard thing about the job is like getting up. It's the hard thing about the job. Okay, it's a pretty simple job. I mean, a monkey could do it. A monkey can do it, but you don't need like a brain to do the job. It's kind of just like you do it for a while, you kind of get the hang of it. There's only so many options you can even do with it. There's not many You're limited, I have 2 cameras, so there's so many shot angles you can do with it, it's not. I'm not starting the show. I'm just doing a live stream for like 30 people. Like, I think it ranges like around like 100 to like 200 views. I think people watch it afterwards, which makes sense. Like, okay, I didn't watch it in the morning, but I'll catch it. I didn't get up at 8 a.m. I didn't get up at if I'm like the person who watch it, I can get up at 10 a.m. to watch the service, but I want to watch it later. So I watched it at like, the next day, or I watched it, 5 p.m. I don't know. But, it's not filling my musical drive, I mean, do I feel more connected to God going there? I mean, a little bit, But I always kind of felt connected to God since I got sober, so can't really say it's just a church. I would say it helps, but... And for the first time in a church, I actually felt like I belonged there. It was a couple weeks ago. I mean, it was just like the service was so good. The music was like really cool. It was like, they were like going back and forth with it, like just like one time, and I thought it was like really cool. And obviously, like I'm working while I'm there, but I'm also getting something out of it. I feel like not a lot. I'm not like, it's not changing how I feel about Christianity at all. But I think spiritually, like I definitely get something out of it. I wouldn't consider myself a Christian. I don't. Jesus. He's cool, but really, I think I get out of it is like people what like the service say, what the pastors say, and how the music is played, and I mean it's a good experience. You don't have to be Christian to go to church to get something out of it. Obviously it's like meant for Christians because it's like a fucking church, but like you don't gotta be. And obviously, like, I wouldn't go, though, if I wasn't getting paid. So, I don't know why I'm even, like, why I'm not campaigning for anyone to go. I'm just saying, like, it's not as bad as people think it is. Obviously, church was probably in the back of the day was, like, really bad. This is a liberal church. A lot of their thinking is, updated, So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to work for much longer at the restaurant or at the church. It's like, I don't know what I want to do for work, honestly. I mean, audio engineering is like, I mean, it's cool, but I'm not good at it yet. But what I want to do it for a living, like mixing music, it's not really. I know I went to school for it, but while I was in school, I wasn't like, and there were times I was like excited, but for the most part I was kind of like just going through the motions, just like I was at Oklahoma City University for my accounting degree, and changing degrees. I was a history major, and I was like, all my friends are doing business, I'll do business, and I did business admin. I took accounting class, like, I love this, I love accounting, I'm gonna do accounting. And then I was like, well, accounting's kind of hard, so I'll drop out. But to be fair, I didn't really drop out on my own. I kind of withdrew because I went to psychosis, and yeah, but I wasn't going back. I mean, my life was a mess in ways other than school. Like, had I been in accounting, had I been in the class now, and I still would have probably dropped out, but because I fucking hated it. I wanted to kill myself. The school is not for everyone, and people need to understand. Like, school is, it may not be for you. All you're doing is wasting your money and time. The reason why I went to school is because my mom. Honestly, if I wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't have gone to college at Oklahoma State University. I might have gone to a community college, which would probably be better for me. But because I'm $20,000 in debt because of it. And, I have saved a lot of money while working at the restaurant, serving. I can probably pay it off, pretty soon. So that's nice. But, instead of, fucking paying off school, what I could do is, invest that in, like, music videos, or, like, a fucking, like, getting a Logic verse, or I don't know, like, paying a really cool feature, or, like, I don't know, like spending it on some cool investment I can't think of. So I don't regret it because it helped form who I am today, but I wouldn't change it, obviously, because that's who I am. But if I was to give someone advice on should I go to college at a 4-year university, or just go to community college and find out what I want to do with my life. Some people already know, like, okay, that it's fair, but I didn't know. I thought most people know, because most people, they don't know when you're 18, when you're 17, so, and you have to know right now, because you're about to spend a lot of fucking money on it, and most people can't afford it, and it just puts you in debt like crazy. My sister's debt is way worse than mine. Thankfully, $20,000 is not a lot compared to most people who graduate. I did have scholarships, but, like, I thought it'd be more, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. So I'm glad it's only that much. And some people, they go to school, they get, like, they graduate, and they're getting a good amount of income. That's not me. I make like 20 to 30 an hour, sometimes less, but usually it's at least 20 to 30 an hour I make. And I only work like 20 to like 30 hours a week, so you do the math, over the course of a year, plus the 150 every Sunday. And I spend a lot of my money. I'm pretty cheap, but I spend money on getting it mixed and getting covers for it, and then subscriptions for stuff and food and gas. That's it. I don't buy drugs anymore. But yeah, I just lately work has been fuck this kind of mentality almost. So, but not, because it's still necessary. But this leads to my last topic. Lately, for the past year, not a serious thought, but it's like a cool scenario thought. If we were in a simulation, if I could do this, I want to just get the fuck out. If I could, just leave life for like a year, just go somewhere, leave this, like, not like don't kill myself, like, type shit, but like leave, like, who I am and go start, like, a life, just what is it like to, like, live in Alaska type shit, like, I've been kind of, like, I had this idea. It's gonna be it's honestly a novel idea, so don't steal it. If you do, give me credit, like, pay me, or, like, hit me up, let's make it together. What if, this is obviously simulation theory, let's say I want to go let me go live in when we were cavemen for, like, let me go be a caveman, okay? You get put in a scenario. You have options before you do it. Do you want to know you're a caveman? Or do you want to have your current knowledge and then go into cavemanism? Do you want to be filled with, like, random memories? Like, or, like, you want to be filled with, like memories like cavemen would have and also know you? Or, like, you just want to have your caveman memories type thing? Okay, then those are the beginning options. What do you want to look like? Okay, who do you want to, like, be with? Those are options you could have. Or you just, like, want to freestyle it, just drop me in, like, whatever kind of randomizes, I guess. Okay, the second thing would be, once you're in it, there will be checkpoints. You can't just say, like, okay, I want to quit whenever, because no, that's not how it works. That should not be an option. Okay. There should be checkpoints of when you can leave. You can't just be in it and then quit, because that's, You know, if you die, obviously it would end. But you can't just be in it for like a day and say, like, I want to quit. I hate this. Okay, no. Okay, the first checkpoint would be a week. And after a week, you hate it, you can leave. Now, here's the thing: if you are in a scenario where you choose not to have your pre-existing memories of who you actually are before you go into simulation, then you would be updated. Like, your memories would be brought back to you. Like, okay, this is, oh wow, like, oh okay, I'm not a caveman. What the fuck? Like, but you're so you would go back. It's like, okay, like, yo, like, you want to continue? You want your memories back? Do you want to or you want to go back to how you were, and then you would continue, like. Or you can leave. You know, you can exit the simulation, and also you can save and come back. Maybe a later time. Maybe you don't want. Maybe right now you want to do a different simulation kind of style life. You know. I think at first a lot of people would choose. I want my memories, with me. But I think after a while, it's like, I want to just live as this person for a while. With the memories that they would have, and that would be kind of like the premise of it. Let's say, like, I know for a year I want to be some dude who fucks a lot and like is like an actor who right now is like on like a binge of just like doing drugs for a summer, and like when it ends, would I become like a drug addict like when the simulation ends, or would I have no desire to smoke? I don't know. That simulation would be called like natural thought, or like natural impulse simulation. Like, what are your desires immediately? Like, you'd like like the impulse desires that you just act on it. So another one could be like, I want to be like a runner. I want to be like a runner for like I want to be Mo Farah when he's training for the Olympics. And like how he like won the races. I want to like be Mo Farah in the race. I want to be LeBron, like playing basketball. Like, those are like very simple ones, but like, it's just, obviously I would expand on these ideas and like I would make them into really cool like scenarios. I would give it more thought than this. To be honest, I've kind of put more thought in this than I have ever have been. But one reason why I bring this up, because lately so I feel I'm like, I just want to go I just want to go like live in South Africa or like Alaska, for example, and just like in the wilderness type. I was like, I just want to go run away for a little bit and just like get away from society and just like relax, like a vacation, but it's like a staycation for like 6 months to a year type thing. My sister had a friend, she was working this job, and I think she said she was selling her soul working at this job, but it paid really well. And after a while, she's like, I have a lot of money from this job I've made. I have saved a lot of money, but I'm going to quit and move to Alaska for a while. And she moved to Alaska with like high expectations, and she didn't like it. She's already moving back. And I was like, why? Because like, when you move to a place you don't know anyone, you don't know the location, you're not at home. Like, it's just like a place, but home isn't location. It's really like, it's people. There's a reason why, like, when you move with your family, not just like yourself. Maybe yourself might be your family, and in that case, you don't really have. I don't know. Fuck it. I know. I feel like that all the time. This is why I'm like, I gotta move out of here. Well, it's only when I'm depressed. I think I'll live in Texas for maybe my whole life. I mean, who knows? But sometimes I'm like, I want to go live in the mountains of Utah and just just be complacent. I don't know. Nah, I don't want to be complacent, but But I actually had one more thing on here. Moving out 6 months after graduation. I graduated in May, so that would be, January, December time I want to move out. And hopefully by then I'll have money to pay off my student loans while... Obviously, I won't do it all at once. I don't want to do that because it's just a lot. But, I can pay off a lot of it and, pay rent and, you know, live by myself or live with someone. I don't know what I want to do. You know, it'd be nice to live with myself. It'd also be cool to live with a friend, but, you know, probably better, you know, to like get in order to, like, in terms of getting things done, it'd be probably better to live with someone opposed to living with myself. But it could also be cool, like, to, like, you know, live with myself for a little bit and, you know, just kind of make music in the living room instead of in my bedroom. So that could be fun. But, you know, that as the minimum, moving out in December, January. And yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's necessary. It's life. You gotta level up. I'm 23, living at home. You know, 24, I will be living with a roommate or with myself. So that'll be cool. Yeah. I think that's it. Holy shit. Right here I have worked 56 hours last week. That must have been like a previous... Oh yeah, dude. Remember I was at the fucking internship? Dang, worked 56 hours last week. Priorities in my life, music is number one. Wow, my life has changed. I don't work at the fucking internship, bro, thank God. Way more free time to work on music, I will say. A lot more free time. It almost feels like the 52, when I was making the 52 songs for the year, I had a lot of free time. Obviously, I don't have as much as I did because it was during quarantine, a lot of it. I remember at one point I made 6 songs in 6 days, technically 7 days, but I was like putting them out like crazy. And lately I haven't been working that hard, but you know, it's pretty good for where I'm at. Like almost every day, if not every other day, I'm writing a verse, which is all I could ask for, you know. My whole goal for every day is, can I write a verse or can I write a page? That's it. That's all I'm asking. To write a page of my novel or write a verse for a song. And anything else is extra. You know, anything else is it's just bonus at that point. But, you know, I think also when I move out, one of the best parts about it, other than like, you know, it's honestly really exciting. One of the best parts about it, other than, you know, having my own space, like, you know, kind of just feel free, is I have to buy my own groceries and like my own food, and I think I'll actually eat healthy, you know, for once in my life. I never ate healthy my whole life. I've never been like a healthy eater, and I think it's something I will do for sure. I'm gonna eat. When I go to the grocery store, I want to eat just bad foods. Like, I don't buy groceries, you know. My parents buy them, you know. But when I buy my own groceries, you know, I need to do that, you know. So, you know, it's like, and then like, cause I'm also gonna run, you know. Hopefully by then, you know, it'll be nice weather. I'm gonna run, you know. Hopefully I'm in some running groups, you know, and you know, just, you know, the burnout will be out around then. I'll be happy, hopefully. Not depressed all the time like I am. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's 7-11. This has been a long podcast. You know, thankful for the past, excited about the future, living in the moment. JY Facts.